Hello, my name is Roxanne Hudak, and I'll be presenting Group 1's Training Plan Part 2, Technical Project Management. Our objectives for the presentation today are to cover the purpose for the training plan, our training objectives, life cycle management, and then we'll finish up with a summary and answer questions. The purpose of this training plan is to train project managers on the technical skills that will be required for conducting business relations with Japanese businessmen and women. The training plan consists of a 2-week course with a classroom portion and a practical portion. There is a pre-test to determine if an employee has the prior knowledge and a post-test to gauge what information the employee took away after the training. We have hired contractors who specialize in teaching companies how to conduct business in a different country. These contractors coming to teach our course specialize specifically in Japanese business culture. They will be giving the lectures and participating in the practical portions. Block 1 focuses on the classroom portion of the training. During this block, we will focus on the 4 environments: social, cultural, business, and political. The first lesson covered is to discuss the cultural environment. We will look at language background, religion, and their effects on conducting business in Japan. We will also cover freedom of speech, education, equal rights, and the media. We will have a Japanese businessman give part of the lecture to discuss business culture and some of the mistakes he has seen Americans make in these business settings. Day 2 will focus on the social environment, with topics such as healthcare, waste management, population growth, and quality of life. We will discuss the importance of business meals and how to conduct oneself in a social but yet a professional business environment. Day 3, we will take a look at the political environment and cover topics such as government stability, population involvement in politics, and government regulations. We will tailor the lectures specifically to the Typhoon Prediction Model project and talk about what political environment we might see in that project. The following day, we will discuss the business environment and look at economic growth, the stock market, business practices, and we will also cover inflation, employment rate, and import and export. Day 5, we'll do an overall review before we move into Block 2, which is our practical section. Block 2 is all about the practical application of information learned in Block 1. This block is designed to allow our employees to practice what they've learned in Block 1 in a safe environment. Each employee will have the chance to show what he or she has learned in a simulated business meeting experience. The employee will have the chance to greet one of our contractors who is playing a Japanese businessman or woman. After the first attempt, we will debrief how the greeting went and allow the employee to try again and fix some of the mistakes. We will also do this for presenting gifts and engaging in a business meeting. Another part of the simulated experience is for employees to have a simulated business lunch or dinner. Contractors will again play our Japanese businessmen and women. And each employee will have to use the social and cultural skills they learned in Block 1 to successfully conduct him or herself in a social business gathering. At the end, each employee will get a debrief on how well they did and what they can improve on. Lifecycle management is how we are going to ensure the training continues to fulfill our training objectives. Our lifestyle management will look a lot like the PMI Agile process. Meetings for planning, testing, implementation, and as well as feedback will be done through sprints. After the feedback has been given by each project manager on the instruction, changes will be made and iterations will occur for the instruction for the next set of project managers. Feedback from employees after the course is critical for improving the course for the next set of employees. The project manager is at the center of the circle because he or she is responsible to ensure adequate training is occurring. At the end of the day, if the training is not successful, it could impact the project and the project manager is liable for the project. To recap, The purpose of the training was to make sure the Typhoon Prediction Model project is successful, and part of that is learning how to conduct business with our Japanese counterparts. Contractors have been hired to give the training. We discussed 2 weeks of the training, one in the classroom and one practical week, and we finished off with life cycle management. Are there any questions?